myself. My name is Jason O'Brien, and I am pleased to announce that we are here to provide you with a feat that we feel to be unprecedented in the history of theater. And that is to do in a single performance, bring you the magic, the genius, the towering grandeur of the complete works of William Shakespeare. Now, this book weighs about 6 pounds, which means we have to get through about 8 ounces every 7 seconds, which is like 2 six-packs a minute, so we better start drinking. Now, no one knows more about Shakespeare and alcohol than the gentleman I'm about to introduce. He's a preeminent Shakespearean scholar, having a certificate from preeminentshakespeareanscholar.com, and he's here to provide the complete works of William Shakespeare Abridged, with a much-needed preface. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming to the stage Mr. Cameron Bergeron.
Ladies and gentlemen, William Shakespeare, playwright, poet, actor, Stratford's proudest flower, plucked from the heart of the English countryside to bask in the warm glow of London's literary greenhouse. A man, despite the ravages of male-patterned baldness, planted his potent seed of poetic genius deep into Elizabeth's fertile womb. Ere it took root and spread throughout the lymphatic system of Western civilization, before becoming the oozing carbuncle of knowledge and understanding that grows even today on the very tip of our collective conscience. And yet, how much do we intellectually flaccid members of the 21st century truly appreciate the productive fruits of Shakespeare's loins?
Indeed, how much?
Well, let's find out, shall we?
Now, as any of you who own a copy of this book knows, no collection is complete without a brief history of William Shakespeare. Now, here to provide this portion of the show is the third member of our troupe, Mr. Michael Jastrow.
Yeah! Woo! That's all you can clap for me. You guys cool. I'm an actor. So I didn't prepare anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and Wikipedia William Shakespeare real quick. Give you guys a little preface. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was born in 1565 in Stratford-upon-Avon, Warwickshire. The third of 8 children, he was the first son of John Shakespeare, a locally prominent merchant, and Mary Arden, daughter of a Roman Catholic member of the landed gentry. In 1584, he married a farmer's daughter named Anne Hathaway. Nice.
Different Anne Hathaway.
Really? She gets naked in Havoc. Check it out. In 1588, he arrived in London. There, he dictated to his secretary, Rudolf Hess, the work Mein Kampf, which outlined his program for the restoration of Germany to a dominant position in Europe. After reoccupying the Rhineland zone between France and Germany, Shakespeare annexed Austria, the Sudetenland, and the remainder of Czechoslovakia. On September 1st, 1939, Shakespeare invaded Poland, thus precipitating World War II. I didn't know that.
Wrap it up.
Shakespeare remained in Berlin when the Russians took the city and committed suicide in his bunker with his mistress, Eva Perón. Shakespeare's body lies buried in the church in Stratford, though his head lies frozen in a holding tank in Glendale, California. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Paradox Players is proud to present the complete works of William Shakespeare, Abridged.
All the world is a stage, and all the men and women in it merely players. They have their entrances and their exits, and one man in his time may play many parts. How many parts must one man play? Well, according to my computations, there are over 1,122 roles inside Shakespearean's work. Far too many. Take, for example, his most popular play, Romeo and Juliet. A sympathetic priest, star-crossed lovers, a meddling nurse, vital to the story. But Mercutio, Lady Capulet, unsightly fat on Shakespeare's otherwise muscular body of work. So, let's begin our shrinkage of Shakespeare's canon by rendering this grizzled and blubbered, fat-oriented book down to the tender, moist, underage flesh of Romeo and Juliet. Hie thee to the feast of Capulet, the Romeo shall meet his Juliet, and in a scene of timeless romance, he'll try to get into Juliet's pants.
What are you doing?
balcony scene.
Oh, yeah. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks?
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn by love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet. For what is in a name, anyway? That which we call a nose by any other name would still smell. Oh, Romeo, doff thy name, and for thy name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
My lady, I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized, and henceforth no longer be Romeo.
What did you just say?
Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized, and henceforth I will no longer be Romeo.
Okay, I'll call you but love.
No. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized.
Butt love. Oh yeah, he likes to get love right in the butt. So good. Oh yeah, he's a butt. Oh. Come, and bring me my Romeo.
Oh, boo-hoo!
Oh, it is my nurse.
Oh!
Jason, your boob.
Huh? Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Now, nurse, what's news?
Like the day, he's killed, he's dead, he's gone.
Can heaven be so envious?
Crap. Okay, well, we didn't spend way too much time on Romeo and Juliet, but it is a classic. Unlike our next play, which Shakespeare wrote as a 24-year-old starving artist, desperate for a hit, but too poor to know where his next banger was coming from. A banger is a sausage. Not that thing, okay. It's no surprise that an obsession with food dominates his first tragedy, the primitive revenge drama Titus Andronicus, which we now present as a cooking show.
Good evening, everyone! I am Titus Andronicus, and welcome to the Gory Gourmet! Now, when you've had a lousy day, your left hand chopped off, both your sons murdered, your daughter raped, her tongue cut off, and both of her hands chopped off, well, the last thing you want to do is cook. Unless, of course, you...